Hi guys, welcome back. It's a pleasant afternoon over here and it's good and sunny. So today we are going to discuss about WSUS server. Okay, this is the WSUS server which is Microsoft Windows Server Update Services. Okay, this is the description of that. So this WSUS server, as you can see in the diagram, okay, so this will be very helpful even if you are thinking about small, medium, large, okay, large networks. Because of the reason why it's very important and are vital for the medium to large networks, because of we have thousands of VMs. Okay, maybe in our small office setup we have like 20, 30 or 40, max of 50 clients. If we talk about large environment, okay, so since we virtualize all our environments, so we can talk about like thousands of VMs, okay, doing the task 24/7, and it's very hard for us to open up these firewalls, okay, for all the VMs, go through our internet connection and download from the update site. And believe me, if you open up like 500 computers on one side, okay, if you ask them to go through the firewall and download the update, and your internet pipe will be full, okay, and this is not recommended. Also, the security guys won't allow you to do that, okay. So that's the reason you need to have some sort of solution to deal with this scenario. Okay, so the good thing is we have the Microsoft come up with WSUS server. Okay, you can design the Microsoft WSUS server however you want. Okay, if you have like clustered base, then you can have like one WSUS server for this side and one WSUS server for that side. Okay, or I will show you different scenarios also. Okay, so this is how the WSUS server actually works. Okay, so this WSUS, what the WSUS server do, this goes, okay, on a specific time as we specify, goes to the Microsoft site and keep all the updates, okay, locally. So this firewall only allow this WSUS server goes beyond the firewall, okay, and this our VMs stays inside our protected network, okay. So that's doing that we will be protected, okay, at the same time, and we are going to have updates locally, okay, which is our on maybe like 1 gig or 10 gig links, okay, rather than going through the ISP. It become like, like even though we have like 100 gigs, like 10 gig speed or 100 gig speed, and still we are going to get trouble, okay, utilizing the bandwidth, since we are using these links for our services, okay, not for the download or updates, okay. So let's jump onto our lab scenario. So my lab scenario, I got a VM over here. It's just a test VM to deploy a WSUS server, okay, and I have a client also. This is also test client, okay. So after you deploy the WSUS server, we will know how to connect the client, okay, to the server, how to download the patches. And actually I have this one configured already as a WDS server. It's already up and running, and I will show you what we need to configure to automate our all the updates and everything. I will show you later on about this one, okay. So let's jump onto our WSUS server configuration, okay. So by default, Windows is disabled the WSUS server configuration, okay. So that's the reason we need to go to server manager, okay, go to click on add roles and features, okay, click next, okay, click next. So remember the server IP is 10.100.105. You need to give the manual IP over here, okay. Okay, so right now DHCP server, DNS server. So we don't need anything over here. So say next. Okay. So always try, you enable always the .NET 3.5 and 4.5. Always keep it enabled, even though you are not using this one, because lots of Windows services are like whatever you are installing, the new services, or even though the services which are working, so they need this .NET 3.5 or 4.5. Okay, so you won't get them prompted to get download. Okay, so what we are going to do right now, we are going to deploy the WSUS server. Okay, Windows. So for that, I'm going to look where is the WSUS servers. These are the features. Win server, Windows server. Let me look where I cannot find here. Let me go back. DHCP server. Yeah, here. Sorry, Windows Server Update Services. Okay, so you need to select. Okay, just click Add Features. See all this one. Okay, just click Add Features. So make sure that you click this one. Include management tools if applicable. Anything it's applicable over here. Okay, it's going to include. Okay, so don't uncheck this one. Okay, check this one. Add features. Okay, so once you select this one, say next. Okay, as I said, always keep these two installed. Okay, whenever you deploy Windows Windows server, you enable these two. Okay, say next. Say next. Okay, so this is all default stuff. Okay, say next. Store updates in the following location. So this one I will recommend you. Okay, you need to have at least you need to have like one TB or 2 TB, depend on your environment, what your environment have, what updates you need to get. In case if you are going to get all the Microsoft product updates, okay, so I don't think even like 20 TB or 30 TB should be enough for you. Okay, so that's the reason you need to plan what VMs you are running. Okay, how many operating systems you are running on the VMs, and what softwares you are running on the VMs, how they are dependent on the Microsoft. So you need to have all those consideration. At least you need to have like 1 or 2 TB of space. Okay, space for that. Okay, so storage updates, choose a valid local path. If it is like SAN, if you have SAN network, okay, give the SAN location, mount that SAN to your local update server, which is this one. Okay, mount here and then give that drive. Okay, I always try to mount my SAN because it's like I need to provide like 3 to 4 TB of space. What I will do, I will connect this computer with WWNs to my SAN storage. Okay, and then I will mount that SAN to this local computer where I am installing the WSUS server, and then I simply give that like D colon or E colon, whatever the drive I mounted, I gave that drive so that all the updates goes to the drive. Okay, so make sure that you are going to have at least 1 or 2 TB of space. Okay, if you are even testing on the drive which is like around 200 gig or 300 gig, do not test that one because it will keep on download and download. Like you will having like loop of downloads. It will download and it doesn't have space, and then it nullify the download and then it download again. Okay, you will get lots of problems with that. Okay, so since I'm just showing you the test one. Okay, so it will download only on the local, but this one is recommended because of it is huge downloads. Unless you have like maybe your C drive is like some 2 terabyte or 3 terabyte. Okay, so clear this. Right now I'm clearing, but when you are deploying the WSUS server, click this one and then give your local storage. If you have your local storage, okay, like 1 2 TB or SSD, I will recommend also the SSD because of the speed. Okay, than the spinning disk. Okay, So the SSDs, because when the VMs, like 100 or 200 VMs come and connect to this computer, this need to have the performance, okay? Give the good amount of RAM and use the SSD so that this computer can able to get all the required downloads, okay? Give all the required downloads as soon as early as possible, okay? As fast as possible, sorry. So right now for the test environment, I'm clearing this one. Say next, okay? Say next. So just read for your information, okay? Okay. So roles, we don't need anything over here. Oh, sorry. You need to have these roles. Management, click on this one. Like you need to just verify if you selected ISS Management Console. I think by default this is already selected, but just make sure that this one you are selected. Okay. So .NET, yeah, I told you already the .NET. Okay. Okay. Say next. Okay. So just select this one in case of, if restart required, okay, restart the destination server automatically if required, okay. Sometimes I do this one because of, sometimes some services need restart, and then after you deploy that services, it won't work until unless you don't restart, okay, it won't harm us, okay. So now see this one .NET framework is checking right now. See that all this stuff is checking. So that's the reason I said 4.5 and 3.5. So you just have them install before you configure everything. See all these requirements. Can you see this one? IAS, okay, web server tools, all is dependent. These all features are required for the Windows WSUS server. Okay, right now the installation process is going on. This will take time, guys. This video I'm recording on Windows 2012 R2, but actually Windows 2016 also came out to the market, but I don't have I don't have opportunity to download and test the server. So I think it's almost all the same, except maybe they have some added features. Maybe someone might put in the blogs or put in the Microsoft comments like they need more improvements. But so far it's very good, improved already. But you might see more improvements in that one. Most probably the installation would be as what I'm showing over here right now. So you don't need to get any trouble with that. So let's wait for the installation to complete. Okay, we can close also over here. Okay, we can close. So we can monitor here what's going on. Okay, let's see if it deployed. Not yet. Okay, so the post deployment configuration, this is almost done. Installation configuration required for Windows Server updates. Okay, no problem. So this installation is done already. So we can go ahead and search WSUS. Okay, so what I will do right now to management easier, I just want to pin to taskbar and pin to start also. Okay, whenever you click here, start, you will have the Windows services. Okay, whenever you this one. Okay, okay. It is asking right now store updates locally. Okay, current directory path, browse. Okay, since we don't select over there. Okay, so I'm giving just for test purpose this one, the C colon say like task. Okay, just give me a second because it's C colon, it won't take it. Yeah, As I said, we need to give a directory over there. So I created the update directory, okay, in C colon, and then I selected this one, okay, and then I run. It will take some time to check, and then I click close, okay, okay. So once we're done with that one, okay, where is the my VM here? Oh, not this one. Okay, I'm working on server. Okay, so this one, first of all, you need to give you need to give the storage. Okay, then only you can have the further process. Okay, you will have this wizard, WSUS server configuration wizard. Okay, it might, when you deploy the properly, okay, it might pop up automatically. Okay, if it won't pop up, don't be panic. You just go and do the procedure like I gave the storage. Okay, once you select the storage, okay, and then it gave you all the options for you, all these options which is over here right now. Okay, so these options will guide you through, and go to options, just go to options, and then click WSUS configuration wizard. Okay, so in this wizard is step by step, so it will show you all the stuff. Okay, so click next to begin. Okay, I would like to join the Microsoft Update Environment program. If you want yes or no, up to you. Since it's a test environment, I'm just saying yes. Okay. Okay, synchronize from Microsoft Update, from where you want to synchronize. Why I'm running this update, okay, you have two options. Like for example, you have like huge environment, big environment, okay, and one WSUS server is not enough, okay, and you have like zone A, zone B, zone C, zone D, okay. So what you can do, like you can have one Windows Update server, okay, for like as I show you here, like you can have like one Windows Update server, okay, and then you have below this you have zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, and zone 4, okay, and you can have like WSUS server here, WSUS server here, WSUS server here, WSUS server here. So that means what this WSUS server do, this goes to this WSUS server, just grab locally, and then it distributes to the LAN, the environment here, okay. So what you are doing, actually you are segregating the bandwidth or the traffic across the LAN, rather than all these like thousands of computers goes to one, then you are segregating to the zones, and then you are adding this WSUS server internally can communicate to this WS server internally behind the firewall, okay. So this WSUS server can pass the updates to the clients which are under that zone, okay. So since this one we are connecting directly, so this port, remember this this is the default port, 8530 is the default port, okay. So here you got options. So whatever you want, you need to select option depending on your environment, okay. Since we are connecting this test environment directly to the Microsoft Update, just select this one, say next. If you have proxy, okay, select this one, or you have like credential, if you have like domain DC, domain controller, if you have the credentials, then you need to provide the credentials here to go out, okay. Or else if you have any proxy, you need to specify the proxy and the port number. Since I'm not having any proxy over here, I simply can say next, okay. So now you are going to test the connection. This is going to take time, okay. This is going to take time, at least like 15 to 20 minutes, or like at least like 30 minutes, so sometimes depend on the environment, okay, or depend on your connection speed, okay. So over here they mentioned already. So far I'm just going to start the test. Let's see how long it's going to take, or else I will pause the video and then I will come back to you once it's done. Okay, as I told you, it's very crystal clear. If this update won't, sometimes when you deploy that one, this wizard can come up automatically once you deploy properly, once you give the storage and everything. If not, when you manually configure the storage over here, okay, you need to go to WSUS options, then you can select the wizard. Okay, so start connecting. So right now it is testing, so it will take time. Okay, so right now it's done. The type of updates, products, and the available languages. Okay, it's all done. So next, click next. Okay, so here we need to select. Don't select this one. It's going to be like stream more. Okay, so select only the languages you have. The VMs, most probably if you are in US, if it is in English, most probably you will select English. Okay, so make sure that you are not going to select all products. Okay, so say for example, if you are running an Active Directory domain, then select Microsoft Active Directory. Okay, and if you are okay .NET, select all .NETs. Okay, if you are having like Exchange servers, okay, so select those stuff. Okay, I don't have Exchange server. Okay, whatever you have, the Microsoft services running, select everything over here. See, even the Azure, which is cloud. Okay, so everything over here. Microsoft put everything over here. Okay, so right now, if you have like SQL Server, okay, like Office. Okay, I don't have Office. Okay, so in this, just I'm going for basic. Okay, so see Microsoft SQL Server, this one here, System Center, Virtual PC, Azure, these all for the cloud deployment. Okay, so Windows, I clear all, I just want Windows 2012. If you have like Windows 8, you can select Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 7 in your environment. Okay, you select as per your requirement. Okay, right now I have like Windows 2012 R2. I selected R2. Okay, only selecting this one can just download. I believe it's like 250 to 300 gig. Okay, by only selecting this stuff only. Okay, so that's the reason I say next. Whatever you want to select all the products here. Okay, make sure that you are selecting only the required products. If you say all, you need to have like some like 20-30 TB. Okay, say next. Okay, select drivers, feature pack. Also here, whatever you want, but I always do this one. I just leave the upgrades, critical update, definitions. Okay, drivers, service packs. If you don't want drivers, you can remove. Okay, update rollups, updates. Okay, so next, synchronize manually or automatically, how you want. Okay, so let's say like you want to synchronize automatically. So here it's a bit tricky. If you say, let's say if you say 4 synchronizations per day, 4, what it will do, it will calculate as 24 by 4. That means every 8 hours it's going to start. If you say 6, 24 a day, 24 hours a day divided by 6. Okay, so that's the reason it give all the options. Okay, so if you select 1, it will select only once a day. So you just go once a day. Okay, say usually I do like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 in the morning, so that it depends on your time zone, depend how you want. Okay, there is a time, 30 minutes time difference. Okay, 30 minutes after you specify the time, it's like 10-15 minutes time difference. So I put 1 a.m. Okay, next, begin initial synchronization. Don't begin this one here. Do not begin. I will tell you why. Say next. Say finish. Okay, so now even if you don't want to go to the wizard, you can able to do it here also. without going to the wizard, but it's better to go to the wizard so that you can have all the proxy settings. Okay, if you don't want, okay, if you don't want, okay, here you go. Okay, this is the proxy server over here. You got everything without, if you don't want to waste the time going through the wizard. Okay, once you have the basic setup of Windows WSUS server, then you simply go here. Okay, point, what is this server? Is this server is directly connecting to the Microsoft update server, Microsoft updates, or this server is connecting to the WSUS server in the infrastructure. Okay, so this option you have over here, and then once you select this one, you have this SSLs, okay, replica of the upstream server. Okay, so you need to select depend on your environment. Okay, and this is a proxy server where you are going to use the proxy. Okay, so cancel this one since we did already. Okay, these are the products and products where you are going to select the Microsoft products. Okay, and this is the where you are going to select the what type of products classification you want. Okay, so update files. Okay, so here it's a bit tricky part over here. Let me explain you. Update languages. See, this is how you configured. Okay, if you don't want to go through the automatic wizard. Okay, update files over here. Store update files locally on the server. See, this download updates files to the server only when updates are approved. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, since you selected this one, okay, and this one. Okay, so leave this one selected both. Okay, so since we are already selected the English, okay, I'll say click cancel that one. So synchronization schedule. So this is the synchronization schedule we configured already. See, we configured 1 a.m. but it like as you said, like 30 minutes time difference. So it put it for 17 minutes delay on top of 1 o'clock. Okay, and then automatic approvals. So here you select default, or you can create your own rule. Okay, default automatic approval rule. Go to edit. Okay, when an update is specific classification. Okay, keep this one. Okay, default automatic approval rule. Okay, set for a defined approval when an update is. No problem. Keep that one. Okay, and then automatically approve the updates. See this one here. Automatically approve updates to the WSUS product itself. Automatically approve new versions of updates that are already approved. See, keep this all selected. Okay. If you want to run a rule right now, you can run a rule. Okay. Edit here. When an update is in a specific classification, select properties. Select which updates to approve. Okay, select this one only. Okay, so you can run a rule right now also here. And then what else you want? Automatic approvals are done. Computers. These are the use the update service console. So or use the group policy and the registry on the computers. It depend how you want also. I will tell you here the computers, whichever the computers come and connect to you, it will give you all the list of the computers and how many computers are waiting also it will show you. Okay. Server cleanup wizard. You just leave it default, it should be okay. Okay, if ever you want to clean, you can go with the default or if according to your preference. Okay, so what else you can have? Okay, email notifications. Okay, so these are the email notification, but you need to set up the email server first and then you need to have the email notification. Usually Microsoft gave you the patches every second Tuesday of the month. Sorry, every second week Tuesday of the month they release the updates. Okay, every second week of a month Tuesday. Okay, every second Tuesday of the month. Okay, so if you want configuration wizard, you can go ahead and do this one. Personalization. So this one I don't think, like you can go through if you want. Okay, so this one wizard, as we know, this wizard will start. So right now we're done already here. So okay, let's go back to synchronization schedule. No, sorry. Okay, so we're done already over here. Let's right click. Right click and refresh. Okay, so update and configuration files. Where to go here? Let me. Now we have here automatic approvals. Oh, we need to select this one. We need to select this one. If not, what happened? Like all the updates will get downloaded and approval won't be done. Okay, so select this one and then advance it. We have already selected this one, so apply. Okay, that's the reason I canceled that one, that automatic update wizard. Okay, so right now, yeah, here, when you click this one here, okay, so now it is saying synchronize. Why I did not synchronize when I start the when I start the wizard? Okay, why I did not synchronize? Because I want to go here, options. I want to go to the automatic approvals. I need to select this one. Okay, that's the reason I did not start that one. Okay, so you can start anytime you want. You click this one again, synchronize right now. Okay, so what happened if you click synchronize? See this one, the port is 8530. Okay, if you click synchronize right now, see it's now synchronizing. This server right now synchronizing, but make sure guys, what I saw that because on this test environment I just assigned only 80 gig over here. I don't think it is like it's going to download like at least like 300 to 300 gig. Okay, so this is only 80 gig. So what happened is that if you don't have the enough space, even if you are trying, this update is keep on looping and looping and looping. It never stops because of you have the huge update. Okay, and your space is not enough. What it will do, it will try to download. Okay, and then once it got overloaded with the space, and then it remove, and then it's starting to download again. It will start to download again. So there you will get lots of problems. Okay, so that's the reason. Go try to have at least 1 TB or 2 TB space. Okay, so okay, so right now, and also whenever you configure this Windows update, okay, so let me show you one thing. It will take downloading. It will take the bandwidth. Okay, the full bandwidth it will take. Okay, the let me show you little quick. Yeah, but careful with the bandwidth usage. Okay, when the WSUS, this one keep on increasing. Can you see this one? The file sizes keep on increasing. Okay, and then some thousands of files it will be at the end of the day. Okay, and then this will be like some 300 gig or 400 gig. Okay, so that's the reason we need to have enough space for that one. See, this one is synchronizing only 26%. Okay, the more it's synchronized, the more we get files over here. Okay, the more we get the size over here. So what I recommend you, if you are having a less bandwidth or if you want to control the bandwidth, okay, especially this one will take full bandwidth. Okay, since it's a Microsoft can give you the full bandwidth utilization. Okay, and you will be running into trouble sometimes. This can take all your bandwidth and your services or your VM bandwidth can clog. Okay, so that's the reason what you do over here. You go to GP policy editor. Okay, gppolicy.msc, click OK. Okay, click OK. Click administrative templates. click on network. Okay, so this one, administrative templates, and click on network. Okay, background intelligent transfer service. Double click on this one. Let me maximize this one. Okay, so this do not allow. What you do here, you can configure. Sorry, let me check where is that one. Set a default limit. Here you can limit the bandwidth usage. Okay, limit bits, limit maximum number of bits jobs. Let me check which. Allow bits pressing, limit maximum network bandwidth. Yeah, here this one. Limit maximum network bandwidth. Okay, so what you can do over here. Okay, this is just for a tip for you. If you have like enough bandwidth on the network, just open up so that it will take all the bandwidth and it will download. It will take at least on 100 MB speed. It takes at least like one complete day to download all those 200 gig. Okay, so you can enable this one and you can able to limit the bandwidth. Maybe if you are in a specific time zone. Okay, look at the time zone, and if you think that you know your VM traffic is more in that time zone, like for example, like 8 in the morning till 12 in the midnight, the VM, the usage of the customers, like VM traffic will be more. From 12 in the midnight till 8 in the morning, there won't be that much VM traffic. Then you can adjust, limit the background. Okay, maybe like you have like 100 gig speed, you can give only during 8 to 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Okay, 8 to 11 p.m. you can give like, okay, 10 MB. Okay, use all. Okay, this time to this time use only 10 MB, and the other times use all available and use it bandwidth. Or you can give whatever that bandwidth you want to use at the time. Like they can go for 50 MB. You can, you can calculate if you want to give exact, then you can say 1024 times 50. Okay, whatever the value, put it over here. Okay, so you can click apply. So this bandwidth going to utilize the way we configure. Okay, it won't exceed. So only 8 to 11, it will only use the 10 to 11, 10,000 and 5,000. Okay, so let me show you a little quick why I'm talking about this one. Why I'm talking about this one, because I eventually run into that problem. So can you see this one, guys, over here? So this is the one. Even I have the website, which is called datacenterway.com. Okay, so see this one. By default, I was having like 100 MB link. It was taking all this traffic, continuous bandwidth once I start that one. Okay, so that's the reason. So after I put that restriction, it goes all the way down immediately, the network usage. Okay, so this is where I explained how to do. Okay, if I get a reply now. Okay, so this is how you can have like continuous bandwidth goes. It will take Windows Update Server can take. Once you put restriction, it will go down, or if you put 10 MB or 5 MB or whatever, it goes down and take that only restricted on your network interface. Okay, so let me minimize this one. Okay, so now we're done with this one. Okay, so you hope that you understand all the setup of the WSUS server. Okay, so let me cancel this WSUS server right now. So we're done with this WSUS server. Okay, can you see this one now? Update required files is 331. Okay. But because of there is no space, it stopped counting the files. Okay, and this one will be like, because since we don't have space, it will be like in a loop. Okay, try to have enough space. If not, you will be in a loop. It will be like continuous download. It never end up. Okay, you will have lots of problems with that. Your network will go down. Okay, so we're done already with this one. Let's keep it for a while, no problem. Okay, so let's go to our main, the one which is running already. Okay, this is the Windows services which is running already. Okay, so let's assume that we have already. So let's assume that this is the server we set up. Okay. Okay, so let me minimize this stuff. Okay, let's assume that we have already this server set up. Okay, so now can you see this one, guys, over here? Okay, so I will show you how much gig updates folder. Okay, can you see this one here? I got like around 259 gig. It's still downloading. Okay, I have like 1.63 TB. Okay, so what you need to do, okay, so this one is synchronizing every day at 2:15 in the morning. Okay, that's what my time zone, and I configured my time zone over here. If you go to the updates, okay, click on the updates. Okay, click on all updates. You have like the main screen. This is the main screen. If you want to synchronize, if you want to know what are the status, if you want to know the port you configured, approved, what about the approved, what about the declined, or decline means if when there is expired already. Okay, so and when you click on updates, it will show you some different output for you. Okay, so this is all just for okay, this is all updates. Make sure if you are selecting like unapproved updates, if you select any, if you don't refresh, it won't show you anything. You should need to click refresh. Okay, then only it's going to show you. See, this one is unapproved, nothing, none. Okay, if you select approved, if you select any, if you select refresh, it will show you all the approved list. I don't want to do it right now because it will take like at least 5 minutes, since we have like 87,000. Okay, so if you say like unapproved, or if you want to do any like declined, any refresh, so you should, but remember that you should need to refresh to get that list over here. Okay, so let me go back to the one we are downloading over here. Okay, don't get confused. I'm just trying to show you something over here. Updates, all updates. Can you see this one here? Unapproved, any. See, can you see the updates here? See, it is showing the updates here. Once you, if sometimes if the Windows is not working like unapproved, then you select manually. Okay, manually with shift. Okay, select all or control A. You can do control A, and you can just right click and approve all the updates. Okay, when you click approve, it just asks you, okay, as I approve for install. Click here, approve for the install. Okay, once you click that one, approve for install for all the computers, or you need to have the specific groups. Okay, so click OK. It will approve all your updates for the computers, for the whichever the client's going to get updates. Okay, download stream servers. This is like when you configure the download stream servers internally. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, see here also I got it. I got the list of declined. Okay, maybe these are declined because those adapters are not valid. Okay, a number of reasons. Okay, so now the part we already know how to configure the WSUS server, and also we already know how to see the computer list over here. Computers list also I want to show you. See here also you can able to refresh. Okay, see all your machines, you can able to refresh how many machines getting updates. Okay, so like you can have the filters also, failed, needed, okay, any, you need to have, okay, and then you need to click refresh, okay. You need to see how many are needed, how many hosts, how many clients are needed. You can click refresh, okay. It will give you all the, whatever you have, like thousands of VMs or hundreds of VMs, it will give you all the list, okay. So right now, as I said, that you know about how to configure the WSUS server, okay, how to synchronize. You can do synchronize manually, okay, or synchronize through the wizard also. Once, or else you go to options, configure here all the stuff, okay, and then go to WSUS server main screen. You can say synchronize now, okay. Once it's synchronize, and then after that no more update files are 0, okay. Make sure that you are seeing update files are 0. So whenever there is update, in, as I said, like second week Tuesday of every month, it will show you some updates, and then it will download automatically, okay. We don't need to worry about that, but we just need to make sure like everything is working fine, okay. So and also I need to show you how you are going to point your internal clients to this Windows Update server, okay. So let's go back to client, okay. So let me minimize this one. This is a client, okay. See here, so WSUS client. So now you need to point the client. So because the client by automatically, like by default, all the clients are connected to the Microsoft Windows, okay. So that is what you get always from the Windows, okay. But now you need to force your client to point to the WSUS server, okay. To do that, what you need to do, okay, let me right click, properties, Windows Update, okay. So this is always, okay, this is already configured, but let me show you. Let me minimize this one. So you need to go to group policy editor, gpedit.msc, click OK, click enter. Okay. So over here you need to go to administrative templates, Windows components. Okay. No, not the Windows components. All settings. No, not all settings. No. Windows components only. Windows components. Go to Windows Update. Here. Windows Update. Okay. So by default, all not configured. Okay. What you need to do, I will repeat again. You need to go to administrative templates, open the administrative templates, Windows, open the Windows components, look for the Windows updates. Okay. By default, all not configured. Okay. So now you need to open up this one, specify the internet location, double click this one. So you need to enable, and you need to give HTTP, okay, :/ give the IP, or if you are using the DNS, so give the DNS name, : the port number. Okay, but you need to specify at the both places. Okay, HTTP : / 10 dot whatever the IP you are using, : the port. Okay, this is the one setting. That means you are telling this client to go and get updates from this server. Okay, this is one thing. Okay, specify intranet Microsoft update service location. Intranet means it's internal. Okay, so now you need to tell also, do not connect to any Windows update internet locations. Okay, you need to force this client even though if it won't find in by chance, if it won't find any internet WSUS server, still it won't connect the other Windows WSUS servers. It won't connect to the Microsoft update. Okay, that's why we enable this one. So once you enable this one, once you enable those two configurations, you go here and you will see, oh, sorry, you will see here, okay, close. So you will see here, okay, you will see here, you receive updates managed by system administrator. See this one? Even if you click on check for updates for Windows, since we already configured that do not connect, it won't connect. Okay, so let's change settings. Check for updates. See, now it's checking the updates. Updates from where it's checking? Managed by your system administrator. Okay, once it check the updates, once it check, and then it will come up with the list. Okay, this many updates you require to update. This is how you need to set up. I teach you in this video how to set up a server, how to control the bandwidth of the server, okay, how to run the automatic wizard, and how to, if you don't find the wizard, how to control, how to configure all by going to the options. And also I show you over here how to connect through the client to the Windows update server, okay, WSUS server. Okay, once this client complete all the checkup, then it will come up with the downloads. So this will make our environment safe, healthy. At the same time, we are not using all our thousands of VMs to use our WAN link to get the updates. Okay, so this is more advisable, or more more manageable at the same time. Okay. Since whenever we are working the production environment, we need to be more careful with the management. Okay, let it run this one, and then we will get all the details. Or you can keep, like if I point, like change the settings, if I point like, okay, check for updates and let me know whether to choose, or whatever I want the scenario over here, it will just connect directly, automatically it will connect, and it will let me know the updates. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, if it comes to update, okay, let me show you a little quick rather than we wait here, like this. See this one? It will come like, okay, you are having, like, see, this is saying you receive updates managed by your system administrator, and your updates are 65 important updates selected. 829 MB is the 822 MB is the sizes, update size is required. Okay, if I click install updates, it's just going to see managed by your system administrator. It is going to download all the updates from the WSUS server we deployed. Hope this video is informative for you guys. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave the comments. If you want me to improve some, at some part, please let me know. If you want to let me know, I will do my best to improve, and let me know what else you are expecting from me. If you are trying to expect a particular video, no problem. Regardless of any technology, I can able to go through. I can able to even if I don't know, I can learn and put it for you. Okay, and I think my future video will be on WDS, Windows Deployment Server, through the Pixie boot. Okay, hope this is informative for you again, and have a good day.